Hey guys, what's up? Dr. Becker. So welcome back to another video. And this is something that I do want to talk about, guys. And this is the status of auto rifles in Destiny. I will be tagging the @Bungie thing in the title. So every time you guys share this on Twitter, share that you liked the video or just share it in general, it will go to them, and it will just show that more and more of the community wants them to buff the auto rifle. Now, this is this was before 1.1.1 one of the most used classes in Destiny, mainly because it's easily available to get. Most legendary drops were either hand cannons or auto rifles, and because it was a noob's weapon, so to speak. I'm not going to say all people who use auto rifles are noobs, because now they take tremendous skill to even get one kill with. But back then, they were one of the, they were like, if you're just getting into Destiny, you're not sure which weapon class you want to use yet, pulse rifle, hand cannon, or scout rifle, you went to auto rifle because that's something everybody used in Call of Duty days, Halo Reach days. Any game you came from, you probably used an auto rifle at some point, so it was easy. You knew what it was. And now you don't see any in Destiny in PvP or PvE, and this is mostly because it's underwhelming damage. I mean, it does barely anything. The Suros has been like decimated by everyone now. It's all the Suros is an exotic shard. For those who aren't collectors, then they just want the best guns. Now, I would try to defend Bungie and saying, oh, well, they were this, they were that, but I really can't at this point. I would love to take Bungie's side here. I really would love to be able to see where they're coming from with the nerf that put auto rifles in their grave, probably for the rest of year one. Now, this purpose of this video is just to ask Bungie to please, either before the Taken King or when it comes out, to just please buff the auto rifle. I'm not saying make it back to what it once was, because that would be over. Like, that would just put Thorn back where it was at like the shit of the fucking realm, put Suros back up there. But at least make it so I could kill someone with my Suros when I'm going up against a Thorn or a Last Word. Because at this point, there's really nothing you can do. So, I've talked to people who used to hate auto rifles, used to hate when they would get killed by Suros, and then now they're like pleading that they want to see a Suros again, because they may have complained about it, but hell, they still used it. I was a huge Suros regime user. I would use that thing whenever I would go into Crucible. It was the only maxed exotic I had before the patch. And then when the patch came, I decimated it. I mean, I went into Crucible the day after the patch came out. I was shooting shit. I'm like, this thing, I can't get a kill with it. And then I was so sad, because I love Suros regime. It was one of the better guns back in the day. I mean, and now you don't see it, and you don't see any auto rifles for that matter in Crucible, which I would like to see. I would like to see the 1/4 of the weapons that are in the game come back, because right now people are only really using pulse rifles and hand cannons in Crucible and PvE. Really, there's not many who will still opt for the Fangover Ute or one of the other thing, or Fangover Ute, the freaking Wolf's Leash, Gillian's Demise. No one opts for them anymore, because they could just bring up their Fatebringer and use that, because that's so much better. Or they could use an Ill Will if you're good with that, or whatever. The Messenger. I mean, there's so many other guns other than auto rifles that you could be using, but there's so many auto rifles you could be using. And I really do think that we need to buff the auto rifles so we see them again in Crucible and PvE, sorry. So this is where I get on my knees, essentially, and plead with Bungie, if any of them are watching this video right now, to just give him a tiny buff, damage buff, accuracy buff, whatever, have the damage drop off not be so great. And that's where we're going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I'll see you mates in the next video. Goodbye.